think there's a few interesting developments at AppNexus right now. Video is something that we've just gone big in. With the development that YouTube has kind of closed off and become more of a walled garden. Facebook has backed away from live rail. There's a real opportunity in the market for somebody to grab hold of the video segment. So we've launched a new product, an open marketplace that has a lot of outstream video, which is allowing us to work with new publishers, as well as traditional in-stream video. So that's a big push for us. Second thing is we're reinvesting in the demand side of the business. So in DSP, which is my area in particular, particularly in Europe, where we're starting to see more organizations bringing it in-house. Another one is just the whole area of viewability and brand safety. We've launched a viewable marketplace, which allows brands to have greater control, greater transparency over where their ads are showing up. And if there's a final one, I think it's how data is evolving to drive media buying. We call that the programmable platform, or we talk about it generally as programmability. And I like to talk about it as if you think about the first wave of smartphones, and then the iPhone came along and it had apps. And apps were a big deal. You could start to customize your phone. That's a wave that's starting to happen on the demand side of programmable now, is giving people more ability to customize based on the data that they have and drive better outcomes. Yeah, I think in terms of specific challenges to AMIA, probably the biggest one is scale. You've got markets that are quite large, like the UK, France, and Germany. Got a lot of smaller markets, but nothing has the scale that you have in the US market. So as we see marketers bringing more media buying in-house in the US, we're still going to see that in the big markets across AMIA, but I think generally not to the same extent that we see across the Atlantic. And I think what that means is that people will need to partner more with their agencies, because the agencies have the scale. In many cases, they've got the trade desks already in place. They've got volume discounts. There's a lot of benefits that they can bring to the marketers. So I think we'll see some element of people bringing it in-house completely, but I think we'll see a lot more partnering in the AMIA marketplace. My view on the future of media buying, I think it all starts with data. I wouldn't say to anybody, go out and invest a lot in an ad tech strategy in isolation. It really starts with the data, starts with understanding the customer. But the key is once you've got that data, you've got to have a platform that enables you to use that data to change how you're buying media. Some of the things that you need, for example, are real-time feedback. So creating a feedback loop where that data actively informs the media buying activities that you're doing. Having lots of signals. So not just a couple of signals, age, gender, that sort of thing. Another one is creative. So data will more and more influence creative choices and decisions. It's not just about the white car versus the black car. And that has big implications on the volume of creative, on production budgets, but also in terms of how we can make creative more effective by understanding consumers and their emotional state more effectively. Yeah, I think the way AppNexus fits in is nobody else exposes as many levers for fine-tuning media buying as AppNexus does. So we allow people to use a lot of those data signals. We give the highest level of transparency of any platform out there. So I think if a brand has made a huge investment in data, in order to reach the full potential of that investment, they need a platform that's very transparent, that has lots of ability to customize and use that data.